Welcome back here on KMSU Channel 19. Adjusting my mic here. Kyle Patterson here with you. Shayne Court running camera and Juan Vidal in spirit, like we've been saying all night. Just me here tonight running the pregame show as we get ready to roll here for the second game of the night. It's going to be the Minot State Beavers taking on the University of Mary men coming up here in about 2 minutes or so here on KMSU Channel 19. This could be for my senior project once again. I've been doing all these games just get my senior project to get the experience and have to, well, in order to graduate. So thanks Shayne and Juan for helping me graduate. All right, we're going to get some stuff going here. Looking at the game here, MSU comes in with a 4-9 overall record. They are 3-6 in the NSIC, and at home they are only 1-5 here at the Dome. For the Mary, they're 3-10 overall, 2-7 in the NSIC, and they are 1-5 on the road for University of Mary. The Beavers have lapsed in the second half. Both losses this past weekend, fallen 84-56 to Upper Iowa Friday and 85-55 to Winona State Saturday. The Marauders also lost twice to Upper Iowa and Winona State. Minot State is 1-1 against the University of Mary in games where both teams are NCAA Division II, falling this season to start the NSIC regular season schedule. U of Mary is second in the conference in free throw percentage, hitting 76.8% on the year, but has taken the least free throws, 185 in the season, and made the second fewest free throws this year. Alex Dorr is a big reason for the high free throw percentage, and he has missed just 2 all season. He is tied with Army Shelby for the top spot in free throw percentage at 94%. Dorr does a little bit of everything for U Mary, and he is the third in the conference in rebounding at 8.5 per game, and is 8th in three-pointers made with 2.23 per game. Josh Turner is also in the top 10 in threes as he is cashing in at least 2 points per game, good for 5th. The Marauders have lost 3 straight games in Minot, last winning in the Magic City on February 25th, 2004, and an 87-82 DAC 10 playoff win when both teams were part of the DAC conference in NAIA. We're going to start with some of the starters here for Minot State University. It's going to be a 6-foot, starting at a guard, freshman, 175-pound freshman at 6 foot, and wearing number 0, Dominic McDonald from North Carolina. Then starting at a guard, a junior, 180 pounds at 6 foot, wearing number 2, Isaiah Gandy from West Palm Beach, Florida. Then we have a 6'9 senior, a forward at 215 pounds, wearing number 4 from Brooklyn, New York, Kelvin Frazier. And then from Steele, North Dakota, a sophomore at 6'3", a guard, wearing number 10, Adam Randall. And then we have a 6'4 forward, a sophomore from St. Cloud, Minnesota, wearing number 15, Thomas Korf. They're coached by first-year head coach Matt Merkin coming from Jamestown, and so far they have 4 wins underneath him for his first year. Looking at the other side of the ball, as soon as I get my little handy tablet here, is looking at this tablet paper here. Looking at the other side for Mary, starting at a guard at 6'3", a senior from Aurora, Colorado, wearing number 3, Josh Turner. Then we have a junior from Grand Rapids, Minnesota, starting at a guard at 5'10", wearing number 4, Mike Johnson. Then we have a 6'6 forward at 205 pounds, a senior from Norwalk, Iowa, wearing number 12, Alex Dorr. Then we have Jalen Japsters, number 20, guard at 6'3", from Minneapolis, Minnesota. And then we have number 24, Mark Musungai, at a forward, 6'6", 220 pounds, from Toronto, Canada. That's the starters. We're going to have the national anthem for Military Appreciation Night, and we're going to bring it over to the national anthem here on KMSU Channel 19. All right, welcome back here on KMSU Channel 19. Kyle Patterson with you, Shayne Court running camera, and being color analyst here for tonight's game. University of Mary once again versus the University from Minot State Beavers. By the way, the Mary is head coached, I suppose we need to get that in, is coached by Jevin Buddy, actually, second season. His record at U Mary is 11-28 in the last 2 seasons for the University of Mary. Shayne Court joining me right now. What we can see in this game, since they're pretty much evenly matched in a way?
They are very evenly matched. It should be a very good game. It could go to either team. We'll see which team comes out and plays well.
Looking at the last game was back in December 1st in Bismarck. It was a 77-65 defeat for the Minot State Beavers. Can we expect another close game here? And do we expect some revenge like the
just
Mary
like
men,
the Mary
women,
ladies did it earlier today? Hopefully, maybe Minot State can do that same thing and get their revenge on the guys.
And looking at, they're wearing uniforms. They're not wearing the bright orange.
You gotta watch out for that big pop that's gonna come.
Oh yeah, so watch out for the cannon. I'm just gonna cover my ears now. I really don't want to talk during it. I think it's right after the.
It really wakes you up. I'll tell you that.
I know, and it's loud in these micro headphones. There it is. Look at that. We predicted that one actually.
Yeah.
It's over here now. Jeez, there's a lot of dust that comes off that thing.
Yeah, a lot of like confetti and stuff.
I know, right?
It's crazy.
All right, so tonight's game, get ready. It's Matt Merkin's first season as Minot State head coaching. He was at Jamestown with a winning record, went to the playoffs twice in the NAIA with Jamestown. And so far, so good. What do you think so far for Matt Merkin?
I think they look good. I think Matt Merkin's doing a good job with this young team, just coming together, just trying to get the chemistry that they haven't had all year. And I don't know. We'll see what happens. Matt Merkin's new here, so he's doing some good things, and they got to get on a little bit of a tear if they want to try and make the playoffs, and hopefully they can.
It's always tough for a new coach to come into a new city and with players that he doesn't even know.
Right.
Because he couldn't recruit some of them, So he comes in with the players that he has, and he only can recruit so many because freshman year, he only has a freshman that he recruited pretty much that helped. And wanted to go to Minot State, I assume.
Yeah, he's basically working with what Coach Pierre Stewart brought this year.
Yes.
And then he'll have his own recruiting class coming in next year.
And the years later, I think slowly but surely he'll build the team that he wants for his offense and defense coming in for the Beavers.
Still a very good team you have right now. A lot of potential, and hopefully they can turn that potential onto the court and do a really good job this year.
Only one person is in double digits. A couple of people are in double digits for. Actually, nope. Only one person, is in double digits for the Minot State scoring, and that's Dominic McDonald. But he's kind of cooled off lately. And sometimes he starts, sometimes he doesn't. It's almost a different starter each time for each team. It's between E.J. Williams and Dominic McDonald. I don't know why everybody's clapping. I see that. A little fun tip-off right before the refs do it.
Easily won by Minot State.
Easily. Jumping, by the way, is going to be Kelvin Frazier.
The tall man.
The tall man is for sure. Now, the official jump. Shane, get out there. Maybe you can jump. Just go up there.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, for sure. Against
I'm known for my crazy hops.
Up there is Mark Musagei. Give me a minute to pronounce that name. McDonald gets it in for the Beavers to start out this first half. See what happens here. See if Minot State can get some revenge over University of Mary from their last defeat back at Bismarck. Going up in the middle for 2 points was trying to E.J. Williams, but did not get it. And with that, it looks like there was a fall there.
Where we have some good body contact.
I see that.
A little wrestling match to the flow.
Gonna have a football game tonight, it looks like. So no fall, is just rebounded and jump ball, it looked like. Going the other way now. Steal there by the Beavers. Trying to go up for a shot as McDonald did not get it, but then it's picked up by Mary. Missed opportunity there by the Beavers.
So he might got poked in the eye. Something happened as he's
for McDonald.
He headed toward the bench. Something hit him in the head somewhere.
Yeah, he is out kind of. Trainer's gonna go look at him. I think it had to be an eye.
It's been an elbow or something to the head. I don't know.
Something like that. But now coming in for his replacement is going to be Isaiah Gandy. Now looking at the other side, it's going to be Mike Johnson here for the Mary, top of the key. Mike Johnson, number 4, gives it back outside, top of the key here for Turner. Turner, the Jaspers. Jaspers goes up for 2 points, gets it. First 2 points go to Jalen Jaspers and the Marauders. 2-0. Mary in the lead over the Beavers with 19 minutes left to go here in the first half. Top of the key to Randall. Randall to E.J. Williams. Williams to Randall. Randall bounce pass underneath to Frazier. To Gandy. To E.J. Williams. Williams can reset the play. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Williams brings it back outside. Going up for two is Gandy. Didn't get it off the mark. Fight for it underneath, but it's rebounded by Mary by Alex Dorr. Going the other way now is going to be Mike Johnson. Bounce pass to the right wing there to Turner. Turner gives outside underneath the basket now. Going up for three is Jaspers, but rebounded there. Block shot there by Kelvin Frazier.
Kelvin Frazier coming over and blocking that shot. Huge.
Korf, watch out for his three-pointers as he gets on fire most of the games. Setting up the play is Williams. Williams at mid-court, down by 2. Underneath the Randall. Randall from Kidder County. And in North Dakota, going up to Korf for 3. Got it! Thomas Korf gets a first blood there for Minot State Beavers. And now it's a 3-2 lead against the Beavers. To the Beavers. Now going the other way. Matt Merkin standing up, trying to get the players in motion. There's Turner. Turner gives out to Jaspers. Jaspers, top of the key, going up for a long 2 there, and made it was Mark Musagay is how they pronounce it. Okay, so he gets 2 points. Mary leads by 1 now for the 3. Minot State has the ball. Randall goes into the inside with a slant. Getting the play in motion now. Underneath here, the Gandy. Gandy, top of the key. Going top of the key to Williams now. Williams to Korf. Korf almost lost control of the ball. Picks it right back up. Shoots it back outside there for Williams. 10 seconds left on the shot clock now. 7. Trying to get the play in motion. 4 seconds. He's just going to take a 3. Rebounded, though, by Frazier. Good rebound there by the Beavers.
Not a very good offensive possession, but still got the offensive rebound was Kelvin Frazier.
Looks like it was foul maybe, or see what happens here. I think it was just Josh Turner on Mary. That's the first team foul for Mary. And now we have a baseline pass coming up here. Here we go. Getting the play in motion, gives it back outside the Randall. Randall wants to take the shot, but goes up, steps up, doesn't get it. In and out, rebounded there by Mary, by Turner. Turner shoots it back outside right wing to Jaspers. Going up for a spin move shot off the glass is Alex Dorr. He gets the first 2 points of his game. 6-3 now, Mary up by 3. Minot State down by 3, has control of the ball though. McDonald back in, going up for Randall. Randall had a good shot, but it was blocked up there by Mary.
High intensity game so far.
It's moving like crazy. Looking outside, it looks like it went a push there on one of the Mary players, and with that, the bench stands up, and Matt Merkin likes that too. We got some animated coaches out here for this rival. Only if we had more cameras to watch them.
Coaches and players are going to love anytime there's an offensive foul. That just gets them going on that bench.
Last foul was an Alex Dorr, by the way. First personal, second team foul. Inbounds pass far side court coming up here for Isaiah Gandy. Now we got a crowd on hand. Crowd slowly built up through the women's game, and now we got a decent one. Going up for Gandy. Gandy underneath here for Johnson. Rebounded, though, by East. East going up for 2 points. Still fight for it, then still fight for it underneath the basket. Looks like there's going to be a foul there on Mary.
The one person we didn't see on Friday was Josh Johnson. Didn't play
Yes.
any minutes. Good to see him back in the court. He was a very good player, one of their best players for Minot State.
Brendan Tyler, first personal, third team foul. 3 team fouls for Mary already, 0 for Minot State. Baseline pass coming up underneath the Korf. Korf's going to take the shot right away. In and out, though. Fight for it underneath, right into the hands to McDonald. Look at that. Shot clock resets. They're getting the rebounds, but not the shots off right now is Minot. Korf driving up, going up in the middle to right wing here. Top of the key is Gandy. Gandy going up for 2 points. Looks like it was a block shot there, but rebounded once again by Minot State. He's going to power his way up here as Josh Johnson. No, fight for it underneath. Went out of bounds on Johnson,
Just
and now it's Mary's ball.
chaotic loose balls so far.
Extremely
Just
chaotic.
absolutely nuts.
Lots of moving around down there, but Minot State getting those rebounds, but they're not getting those shots that they want, I don't think. I think it's just under pressure from their Mary's defense. Have a little defense now, McDonald on their guard for Mary. It's going to be a fall there on.
Two hands on him.
Yep. Dominic McDonald, first team foul. The ref is, McDonald's talking to the ref now.
McDonald just didn't like the call.
Of course, when you get fouled, you shouldn't like the call. In for the game now is Muskowski. Blake Muskowski for Mary. Muslonskowski, I don't know. Going outside, steal there by E.J. Williams. Williams just keep going, slows it down now, gives it outside to McDonald. McDonald going up for a long three off the mark, off the rim. Rebounded easily by Mary, going for Turner now. Turner under pressure, bounce pass left wing. 6-3 in this first 6 minutes of the game. It is a defensive battle out there. It's lower than the girls' score so far in this first 6 minutes. Going up underneath, looks like it's foul there on a Minot State player. That's going to be probably on Chris East. It's first personal, second team foul.
A little bit of a scuffle down low. Someone's getting teed up. Both of them are going to be teed up.
We might see a technical tonight.
You just did.
We just did?
2 techs.
Oh, really?
Yep. I think it's going to McDonald, and I didn't see who on Bismarck took it. Or, sorry, U of Mary.
Well, they didn't show much arrival in the women's game, but in the men's game, I think we're going to see it a lot tonight. Let's see who got technical now.
I think it's McDonald, but I don't know who got it for U of Mary.
I've seen only one technical in high school basketball that I've done for games. And that was just recently. I know I've seen quite a few actually in the Beavers basketball.
We're going to talk to both the head coaches right by the scoreboard booth, right in front there.
Korf's coming in. And it looks like also coming in is going to be Chris East. So who got the technical? Is it E.J. Williams? Well, we don't know what just happened there. I think we'll figure it out once. E.J. Williams did get one foul, so he gets a first personal third team foul. And then looking else at foul, there's 4 on. Looks like 3, 12, 20, 23. 3, 12, 20, 23, and 24. Nope, 32. There's points made there. Who was that last made by? Tyler. Oh, Brandon Tyler. Got it. 2 points for Brandon Tyler.
There's a 3-pointer.
That's a 3-pointer. 3 points for Brandon Tyler. Got to pay attention now. Top of the key, McDonald. Going off the Korf. Korf. Outside here, the McDonald. McDonald, top of the key. Back outside here, going for 3 is Johnson. Got it! Josh Johnson with a 3-pointer. 9-6. Mary in the lead by 3 now. Looks like it was foul there on McDonald again.
McDonald's just playing a little too bump defense. Cost him again, cost him like it earlier. And something else, Josh Johnson, there he is. I mean, that's what he brings to the table. They were missing on Friday. That type of ability he has. You know, he's such a big guy. He can play down the post or he can shoot the ball. He's very dangerous.
And they need some people that shoot. Hopefully they don't cool off like the women that couldn't make any threes, though. At all. They made 1 3.
The men have made more threes already in this first half.
But yet the score's lower in the first 7 minutes. Literally, it's lower. Going up for Mary now. Tried pass underneath there, but went out of bounds on Mary by Busagai for the Marauders. 13:33 left here to go in the first half. 9-6. Mary in the lead over the Beavers by 3 points. Beavers control the ball, though. Substitution in, looks like coming back in for the game, or in for the game actually, is going to be Anthony Enriquez. He started earlier in the year, but I think
he's more a
bench
accustomed to coming off the bench. I think it's better that way.
Like you said, 6-man. It comes off when they need help. Going up here is E.J. Williams for 2 points. Got it.
Nice drive right through the lane. Nice left-hand layup.
First 2 points for E.J. Williams. It's now a 1-point lead for Mary. Enriquez playing good defense, following the player of the ball, Turner.
I think that's what Coach Merkin wants him more than anything, is to play good defense. That's why he's coming off the bench right now.
Going up top of the key here is Musagahi. Musagahi gives it, hands it off outside. Looks like to Jaspers. Jaspers steal there by Enriquez off the bench for the Beavers.
Korf got more of a hand on that, and Enriquez was there to pick it up as he shoots a 3 and misses.
Should have took their time there to take a shot clock, but I think they wanted the crowd get going there off that 3, and that would have been insane for the crowd. Top of the key now, left wing, is going to be E.J. Williams. Wrong side to Turner. Turner bounce pass underneath here, going up is Dorr. Dorr, it looks like it was fouled on the way up.
Maybe a little bit too much contact, but it was close. It was close.
Foul's going to be on. Thomas Korf, first personal 5th team foul for the Beavers. 2 shots coming up here for Alex Dorr. He has 2 points for the game. Got quite a game so far in this matchup. He makes his first free throw. 18 points so far scored in the first 8 minutes. I believe it was at least 20-some points scored, close to 20-some in the women's game. But we have a good defensive battle going on here tonight. Second free throw is going up, and he hits it 2 for 2. It's now a 3-point lead for the Marauders again. Beavers have a chance to answer here. E.J. Williams, the Korf. Korf, top to key to Randall. Randall, the Korf, over to the wing. To Williams. Back to Korf, back to Williams. Underneath now, the East going up for a long 3, didn't get it. Ball there, it looks like on one of the Beavers, though. It's on Adam Randall, first personal 6-team foul. Already 6 fouls for the Beavers. Even though the Marauders started out 3-0 with fouls and all of a sudden just flip-flopped drastically.
Yeah.
2-man press, kind of. Top of the key now to Turner. Turner tries to pass it underneath there. Looks like a last touch by the Marauders. By Jaspers. Or nope, they go call it out on. There's a foul there on E.J. Williams. Second personal, 17 foul. So 1-and-1 already coming up in 11:43 in the first half.
So early for a 1-on-1 already.
Very early. Jalen Jaspers has 2 points already. Misses that one, rebounded by Enriquez by the Beavers. Down by 3 with 11:38 left to go here in the first half. Williams almost lost control of the ball, gives it to Enriquez. Enriquez doing some ball handling, gives it outside here to Williams. Underneath the Randall. Randall going up for a shot. Reed makes his own rebound, goes underneath, gets it. Good second effort there by Randall.
Minot State's going quick right now. Very small lineup on the floor. It's working out for him so far.
Down by 1, 11-12 left to go here in the first half. Still already 7 fouls there for the Beavers. Marauders only with 4. Already in the bonus, have to be careful now on the defensive side. Going up for 3 and gets it is Josh Turner. First points for him for the game, 14-10.
Almost a wholesale changes coming off from Minot State as they have 4 guys waiting in the substitution box.
That might be a game plan since they're rushing up everybody. It looks like they're playing hard. I think the coach's plan is just play hard, run, hustle, and then they'll switch everybody out every few minutes. We'll see what the game plan is. Misses that shot, but goes up here now. Turner rebounded earlier. Going up for 3 is Mary. Didn't get it, rebounded though by the Beavers. By Williams. Going up for 3 is Korf off the rim though. And went out of bounds off of, looks like they're maybe on Marauder. Got a 4-4 switch here. Korf's the only one staying in.
You really want Korf to heat up. On Friday, we only saw him make 1 3, I think, and he really wasn't doing too well. So
he wasn't really on that night.
He's definitely a three-point shooter that you want to heat up.
Both of these men's teams are coming off a loss streak right now against the same teams. So
A lost streak.
Lost streak. Does that make sense?
I'm not sure.
Whatever. McDonald lost control of the ball. Went out of bounds off a Mary player. It's going to be still baseline pass coming up here for for the Beavers. 10 minutes left here to go in the first half. 14-10. Top of the key, going up for a shot right away and makes it. It's Josh Johnson. He has 5 points for the game so far. Lead scorer for the Beavers. Down by 2 are the Beavers. Marauders control the ball though, 14-12. Giving out underneath here the Musagani.
That's
trying to spin move, going up for 2 and gets it.
Good D though by Calvin Frazier down low. And Musagagi, you said
Musagagi. We just say that.
Pivoted pretty well on his pivot foot and
very good.
Was able to get that shot away.
McDonald, top of the key now. Wants to take that shot, slows it back down. Still playing time on the shot clock. Gives it outside here to Gandy. As Gandy goes up the court, and it looks like
it's got to be a moving pick.
On personal foul, it looks like on McDonald. McDonald already has 3 fouls. That's 8th team foul. Looks like we have a timeout, media timeout here for, everybody.
So far, exactly what we expected so far in this game. I mean, 16-12 for the Marauders, close. I didn't expect it to be this aggressive, but I mean, it's a rivalry game. Minot's already at 8 fouls. Yeah, not really what you want if you're Matt Merkin, but that's all right. You just got to be responsible, play good D, use your feet.
McDonald has 3 of those, 8 fouls, and Mary only have 4 fouls. They started out 3-0 with fouls, and all of a sudden it just flip-flopped drastically, and now it's 8-4. So I think coach needs to tell them to settle down a bit, but still hustle.
Just play with your feet, that's all.
Pretty much.
No hand checks, nothing like that. And they'll be okay. They'll be okay.
I think so. Tuesday night game, got a decent crowd here on Tuesday night game.
Yeah, impressed. Pretty good crowd.
And they stress.
Oh, it's a warm night,
36 degrees outside right now. That is awesome night here, but it's supposed to cool right back down.
Oh, the worst.
I know, right? But what do you expect in North Dakota winter? That's what North Dakota weather does here. Yes, it's going to be 40 degrees in December. Drastically goes down to January to 0. Kyle Patterson, Shayne Court, Juan Vidal here in spirit.
Still in spirit.
He's probably not even watching. He's probably sleeping. He has to get better. Sleep well, drink your vitamin C.
Drink your vitamin C?
Yeah.
I guess you could.
Orange juice.
Yeah, there's vitamins too. Just take your vitamin C.
Flintstone
Either
gummies.
way it works.
Flintstone gummies?
Right.
That's right.
Might be a little too old for that, but whatevs, right?
Nah, you're never too old. Here we go. Mary gets it back after the timeout there. He's going to give it to Turner. Turner passes the timeline to the right wing. Goes to Ledger. Ledger to Turner. Left wing now. A little defense going on there. Whoa, a lot of close defense there.
That's good D.
Going underneath the Musagani. Musagani goes up for 2. It's a block shot again.
The SWAT machine
By Frazier. Yeah.
Stand tall, second SWAT of the game.
This is getting pretty interesting right now. Thank you. First stats here after the first half of the thing. Mary, 6 of 9, 66%. Field goals, 2 of 3 from three-point land, 66%. And free throws, they are 2 of 2, 100%.
Offensive foul coming. I think another moving. Nope, just a block.
Field goals for first half for Minot State, 5 of 22. 22%. Three-point land, 2 of 7. And then free throws, they haven't shot one yet for Minot State.
Just like the girls starting off, not shooting too well.
And not yet.
At least better three-pointers so far.
So far. Going up for 3 is Johnson and gets it. You're right. So far it is. Josh Johnson has 8 points so far for the game. Lead scorer for the entire game so far for both teams. It's now a 1-point lead for Mary. Mary controls the ball for the Marauders. Going here to Tyler. Tyler, top of the key. Back outside the Jaspers. Setting up the play is Josh Turner for the Marauders. 8 minutes left here to go in the first half. Left wing under pressure, but brings it back outside to Musagani. Going up for three is Jaspers, in and out, rebounded though by Kelvin Frazier for the Beavers.
Minot State just looks more comfortable. They're starting to be more comfortable. Josh Johnson getting a wide open three and then playing very good defense.
EJ Williams, top of the key, going up the outside to Isaiah Gandy. Gandy driving up the middle, backs outside, goes up for jump shot at the free throw line. No, rebounded though by the Beavers, by Johnson, back outside the court. Bringing it around the circle to Gandy, going up for three are the Beavers again, but it went right into the hands. That was close to a fall, but right into the hands for Alex Dorr.
One thing that's been good to see so far on the offensive side is they're crashing the boards. All the offensive boards they made it tough so far on the Marauders.
Almost quick steal there by Isaiah Gandy. A couple substitutions for each. Randall's back in, and also Chris East is back in for the Beavers. 7:18 left here to go in the first half. 16-15, Mary in the lead by 1 point. Left wing driving up in the middle now is going to be Jaspers. Jaspers brings out top of the key now to Dorr. Dorr, right wing now to Tyler. Driving up in the middle here. Looks like it's a charge on Mary.
That's a good call. I thought they were going to call a block, but I mean, there just wasn't enough to call a block on that. I think that's a good offensive charge call.
You better explain the circle to our viewers down there.
Yeah, the half circle. It's new in NCAA. You see it in NBA now. Basically, if you're planted 2 feet outside of that before the offensive player goes up, and you take a charge. So it's a new addition. It helps the refs. Basically, that's why they brought it in, just to give some the refs can go on.
Corf.
Of course, if you're 2 feet inside of that and try to take a charge, it's going to be a block all the time.
So it helps the refs a lot now.
Right.
So here going now, the other side of the ball is Williams. Williams under pressure, shot clock at 10 now. Going to try to get a shot off the Corf. Corf to Randall. Randall fakes the three, drives up the middle, going up for a spin move underneath. Didn't get it. It was kind of tipped, but then it's rebounded by Mary.
Yeah, I think partially blocked was that shot from Randall.
So far, a good defensive effort for both teams. Going the other way now, once again for Mary. To Muskowski. Looks like a two-pointer there, tried to get it. Off for Turner, rebounded by Minot State. Corf driving up in the middle, passes it outside here to Randall. Randall trying to move underneath the Williams. Williams spin move, trying to go up. He hits hard, but he was fouled on the way. Down, 2 shots coming up for Williams.
Williams dangling through there. Looking good, little spin move.
He was looking really good. They're getting down there, it's just have to finish it.
And these are the first 2 free throws, am I right?
For Williams?
For the Beavers.
For the Beavers. It is the first free throws. Coming up with EJ Williams. And we are 100% from the charity stripe.
Hopefully that lasts the whole game.
We're knotted up at 16, 6:02 left to go here in the first half. Have a chance for the Beavers to take the lead right here after this next free throw by Williams. Shot is up and misses it.
You jinxed it, Patterson.
Thanks. Thanks, Court. Going the other way now for Mary as we are knotted up at 16 apiece. 5:52 left here to go in the first half. Defense, man-to-man defense like crazy going on down there. As they are getting right up to them. Going up for 2 points there and win right in for Mary is Jalen Jaspers. He has 4 points for the game now. They have a 2-point lead. Minot State has a chance to answer now. Trying to go the other way is going to be Johnson. Johnson, top of the key, gives it to Enriquez. Enriquez drives the middle, goes up for a shot for a long 2, and it's in! Anthony Enriquez gets his first 2 points, not up at 18 again.
Nice pull-up jumper just in front of the three-point line.
Going the other way now for Turner. Turner passes the timeline, goes over to the right wing. Almost lost control of the ball. Looks like it was fouled there on a tripping fall. EJ Williams is going to be his third personal already.
Yeah. It's got to come off.
1-and-1 coming up here for Mary since we hit 9 falls. Actually, Mary has 7 falls now, so Minot State has settled down now. 1-and-1 coming up here for Josh Turner. He has 3 points for the game. Turner averages 12 points a game. Their lead scorer is Alex Dorr with 14, and right now Alex Dorr only has 4 points. Makes the first one for Josh Turner. Trying to make the second one now. 5:11 left to go. Turner gets it up, and it's in. He has 5 points for the game. 20-18 lead for the Marauders now. 5:08 left to go. Going to Randall. Randall to Enriquez. Enriquez back to Randall. Giving outside to Gandy. Gandy giving the midcourt to set up the play. Back to Randall. Randall top of the key to Enriquez. Fakes the three. Under pressure now. Double team to Randall. Randall back to Enriquez. Shot clock at 11 now. Has to get the play in motion now. Is going over the two to Gandy. Gandy back outside the Randall. 5 on the clock. Going up for 3. They count it as a 2 actually. Is Adam Randall.
It was just a step inside, but a nice shot from Randall.
4 points for Randall. Knotted up at 20 apiece. 4:30 left to go here in the first half. All knotted up. Marauders versus Beavers. The new rival in the NCAA. Actually, the old new rival, I guess.
Old new, yeah.
Turner wants to take the 3, but it was tipped by the Beavers. Good defensive effort. Trying to go all the way on the Beavers. Off the mark was the layup. Fight for it underneath. They're going to call a jump ball. Look at that defense by the Beavers after that 3. Tipped 3-pointer. Close to a fall.
Yeah, nice block. Got a hand up right on the ball. Beautiful block.
Awesome block. So we get ready here now. Baseline pass for the Beavers gives to Korf. Korf, top of the key now to Gandy. Gandy, trying to get the play, get the Korf. 4 minutes left here on the clock. Goes to Enriquez. Hole closed up. He's going to take the shot anyway and gets it.
Nice turnaround shot. Nice drive. You saw that he got trapped by 2 of the defenders from Marauders. A little spin, quick hook. Boom.
With that, it's all not. Minot State takes their lead, 22-20 now. We took the lead since the beginning of the game when we were up 2-0. Now top of the key now for the Marauders. In for the game is Jensen. Trying to go up out of bounds by the Marauders. It's going Beavers' way now.
It was a nice back cut from the Marauders. Just couldn't handle the pass. Just kind of looked away before he received the pass.
Looks like 3:28 left here in the first half. Beavers up by 2 and they control the ball. Gives it to Korf. Korf, top of the key here to Gandy. Gandy and Enriquez. Enriquez back outside to Gandy. Gandy going up for a long 2 again. Rebounded though easily by the Marauders. Driving up in the middle here now. Going up for a shot, rebounded by Korf with 2:57 left to go. In the first half, Korf hands off to Enriquez. Pick and roll right there. Spin and move up underneath. Goes up for a shot off the glass. Gets it. It's an Anthony Enriquez. He has 6 points for the game. It is 24-20. The Beavers have a 4-point lead over the Marauders, and we have a full timeout for the Marauders, or 30-second timeout. What do you think, Shane, so far with this rival?
Looks good. Looks good. I think the Minot State at the beginning was a little, out of it. Now they're starting to play pretty well. Their defense is controlling the Marauders very well. And on the offensive side, getting good baskets. Enriquez doing what he does best, off the bench, driving, getting good shots away, getting shots that he can make, and that's important.
2:46 left here to go in the first half, 24-20. Kyle Patterson, Shayne Court. Did you see gas prices fell?
I didn't, but I knew you'd let me know.
Oh, jeez, really?
You let me know of all my weather and all my
Thanks.
My
what would you do
news
without me?
I need, exactly.
What would the broadcasting department do without John McCandle? Our technician. Mary now down by 4. Trying to answer wide open. He misses a wide open layup. Was Jalen Jaspers, but rebounded there, going up for Turner for 2 and in and out. Did not get it. It would have been a sweet shot in basket, but did not get it. Rebounded by Korf with 2:23 left to go here in the first half.
Yeah, that's a basket Jaspers wants back. He made a beautiful back cut and then just couldn't finish up with the easy layup.
Gandy, the Korf, the Enriquez. Enriquez hands it off. Underneath, wide open for Johnson, and he was fouled on the way up. We have 2 shots coming up for Josh Johnson.
Playing really well, which kind of we expected coming in this Josh Johnson. You know, hasn't played in the last couple games and playing really well.
Very well for Josh Johnson. And with that, he has 2 shots coming up. They're 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Josh Johnson has 8 points on the game, lead scorer. Make that 9.
Just such a smooth shot that he has. Works really well when he's around the perimeter as that 3 spot.
Mary comes in leading the league with free throws, but they've taken the fewest free throws in the NSIC. Second one there for Josh Johnson. He has 10 points on the game. 2 minutes left here in the first half. Mary controls the ball, down by 6. Turner. There's it here, the Jensen. Jensen looks like it's tipped by Enriquez. Still going to be Marauders ball with inbounds pass coming up here, far near side court. 1:55 left. Inbound pass by Jaspers. Top of the key to Musagai. Here the Turner. Turner drives up the middle, brings it back outside. Going up for 3 is Mary. Did not get it. Looks like it went a foul there on one of the Marys.
A loose ball foul, I think, and Minot State's going to shoot 2. I think that's going to be double-double. It's going to be a double bonus.
Mark Musagai gets his first personal. That's 9, so I don't think it's double bonus.
Not yet. I thought it was 9 before that. But.
Nope. That's 9 now. Oh, we do. It's 1-1, I think. It's just 1-1, so.
Right, until they hit 10.
And that's going to be at the line. It's going to be Isaiah Gandy. 0 points for him so far. First shot is up. Makes that one. First points right there from the free throw line. 27-20, trying to make it an 8-point lead here from this next free throw for the Beavers over the Marauders. Shot is up and misses that one. 7-point lead for the Beavers. Marauders control the ball now with 1:38 left to go here in the half. The pace of the game has slowed down considerably from.
That was pretty high pace to begin this game.
It was heated
Couldn't
up.
keep it up the whole time.
Musagai, top of the key now here for Jaspers. Jaspers, the Door. Door going up for a long 2, and it's in off the rim. Door gets 2 points right there.
Interesting, Door took that shot. He had pretty much an ISO on the Beavers there, but took the shot anyway and still made it, so can't complain about that.
Can't complain for points as they are down by 5, but Beavers up by 5, and they control the ball. Gives it to Gandy. Gandy, top of the key here outside to Johnson. Johnson gives it to Enriquez with 1 minute left here. Randall, shot clock at 15, going up for 3 for the Beavers, but rebounded easily by the Marauders, by Jaspers. 50 seconds left here in the first half. Turner, bounce pass to Jaspers. Jaspers, hands off there with the pick and roll now, actually going up for Turner. Turner, top of the key now for Musagai. Musagai goes to no, rebounded though. Looks like fight for it underneath. Fall there on. Looks like they're going to count it on one of the Beavers. That's going to be 10th team foul. 10th team foul. We have 2 shots coming up here, double bonus for the Marauders. 2 shots coming up here for Alex Dorr. He has 6 points on the game. Alex Dorr. First shot is up. Misses that one. 33 seconds left here in the first half. 27-22. Marauders trying to cut that lead with the next free throw coming up here. Up, and it's good. Substitutions coming in for the Marauders. We have, let's see, Blake Maslakowski coming in. Beavers control the ball down, up by 5 points. Actually 4 points with 28 seconds left here in the first half. No shot clock. So with that, it's all Beavers now if they control the ball for the last few seconds of the half.
you won't really see them do anything till about 10 seconds left.
Gandy, they're just going to chill now. They're in their zone defense. The Marauders are. 9 seconds left now. Going again to Enriquez. Now everything's moving up. 5 seconds. Enriquez taking for 3 off the mark. Fight for it underneath. Rebounded by the Marauders, but it didn't count. And with that, at the end of the first half, your MSU Beavers 27, the University of Mary Marauders 23 here at the half. Going to add up some points really quick here. What do you think so far, Shane, of this first half?
I think Minot State looked really good. I think it was a good first half for them. Very interesting defensive side from both teams, which turned out to have the low percentage for both teams shot field goal range. Josh Johnson really played well. Enriquez off the bench played really well. So it's good to see. Hopefully, as we saw in the women's game, if they can have a big second half start, like the U of Mary team came out to the 8-0 run, kind of zilched Minot State. If Minot State, the men's team, can do that against U of Mary, then that'll be huge, especially up by 4 going to the half.
Started with the Marauders. Going to start with scoring 5 points for Josh Turner, 7 for Alex Dorr, 4 for Jaspers, 3 for Brandon Tyler, and 4 for Mark Musagai. Foul trouble, each with 1 apiece for Turner, Dorr, Ledger, Tyler, and Musagani.
Overall, the foul trouble for the Beavers didn't turn out as bad as it could have when they were at, 7 with 9 minutes left?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, that was ugly to start, but then by the end it was only 10, and it really didn't hurt them that bad.
Yeah, and I don't know who got that last technical, though. As I forgot, I didn't see who it was.
Still a mystery. I'm pretty sure it was McDonald, but...
Oh, McDonald has 3 personal fouls, 3 for E.J. Williams, 1 for Adam Randall.
But personal fouls count as technical fouls, too.
Yes, yep.
So.
Yeah, so Chris East with 1, Korf with 1, and then Josh Johnson with 1 foul, too. Looking at points, 1 point for Isaiah Gandy, 3 points for E.J. Williams, 4 for Adam Randall, 6 for Anthony Enriquez off the bench, 3 points for Thomas Korf, and then 10 points for Josh Johnson. He's having a reasonably decent game here for the first half. Once again, the Beavers are in the lead. Just waiting for the final stats here as they print them out. For the free field goal percentages. Actually, I think we're going to take a break. So we're going to take a quick break here on KMSU Channel 19. Kyle Patterson, Shayne Court. We're going to be back in about 10 minutes here for the second half here on MSU basketball here on KMSU Channel 19. Welcome back here on KMSU Channel 19. Kyle Patterson, Shayne Court here with you with 2 minutes left to go here before the second half. Looking at this one dandy of a game, looking at the free field goal percentage for Mary. They're 8 of 20, 40% from the paint for field goals. 3-point land, they're 2 of 5 for 40%. And then looking at free throws, they're 5 of 7, 71% for the free throw line for University of Mary. Minot State, on the other hand, field goal percentage, 10 of 34, 29% from the free field goal land. 3 of 11 for 3-point land for 27%, and free throws are 4-6, 66.7%. Technical fouls, here they are. There's U Mary Jaspers and Minot State E.J. Williams. Both got fouls, Shane. Just letting you know there. So now I can actually update this. So Jalen Japs gets a technical and E.J. Williams for the Minot State Beavers. Not on Dominic McDonald. Either way, it was pretty dandy of a game out there for the first half. Looking at rebounds, 2 rebounds for Kelvin Frazier, 2 for Thomas Korf, 3 for Chris East, and 5 for Josh Johnson for Minot State. On the other side, 6 rebounds for Josh Turner, 3 for Musagai, 4 for Jalen Jaspers, and 5 rebounds for Alex Dorr for University of Mary. About 26 seconds left. Team is meeting with their respective coaches here as we get ready to roll here as Minot State leads by 4 points here at the half, 27-23. And see who gets the ball first. It's going to be a good game, I think. I got to stretch here really quick. And here we go. Shayne Court joining me here now. Should be back.
I am back.
You are back and ready to roll. And here we get ready to roll here. Looks like getting the ball first is going to be Mary. Gonna give it to Dorr. Dorr's gonna give it to Turner. And here we go, starting out the second half. Mary gets the ball.
We'll see which team takes control in this starting of the second half.
And it pretty much matters here at the starting. This could matter the end of the game.
It matter with the girls' game. I mean, that 8-0 run killed them.
And here we go, going to Musagai. Musagai goes to go up. Almost a block shot, but it's actually fall there on.
Little too much
Calvin
contact.
Fraser.
I think he got most ball. I think it was more body that he got called for in that.
He has 2 blocks in the game, leading the game so far.
Those 2 blocks were big blocks,
Big
too.
blocks.
They weren't little blocks.
No, they weren't. 2 shots coming up here for Musagai. 4 points for him for the game. Misses the first one. Not a good start for Mary so far, down by 4 points. Coming up now for the next one, and he misses that one too. And Minot State gets a chance to build their lead now, starting out the second half.
Very weird for U of Mary to miss those type of shots. I mean, they, like you said earlier, they have made the most free throws, but they haven't attempted the most free throws in Northern Sun.
Korf went up for a 3, fight for it. Rebounded by Minot State, bringing it back out here. This is going to be Johnson. Going up for another 3 is Korf. That was a weird, he's like, motion is. He's like, he wants to make those 3s. And the crowd doesn't like something as it went out of bounds, looks like by a Mary person, but it's going to go for Minot State.
Yeah, definitely thought that went off for Marauder, but I guess not.
So that's going to go Marauders' way now with the baseline pass. About 2-team man press here from the Beavers. See what the Marauders, once again, no scoreless for the first minute. Double team now is Turner. Underneath the Musagai, goes up for 2 points. He's fouled again by
Josh Johnson.
Second personal, second team foul.
U of Mary with 2 possessions, 2 times at the line.
And by the same guy, Musagai. He's
Trying to make up for his 2 he missed earlier.
0 of 2. See if he can make his first one here. 4 points for the game, trying to make his 5th. In and out, no. 0 of 3 from the line. What is his free throw percentage? Musagai's free throw percentage is, see if he makes this one. Makes that one. Musagai's free throw percentage is actually, I have no clue, don't have it. So never mind. Going the other way now here for Randall. Randall, top of the key now. Here for McDonald. McDonald trying to go up. Looks like it went out of bounds by Mary. Sorry, I had the on there. Gonna go Minot State University way. 8:14:41 actually left here to go in the second half. McDonald, top of the key to Randall. 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Randall driving up in the middle, going up for a shot. Didn't get a foul. Rebounded, though, by Mary. Fight for it underneath, but still picked up by Mary, by Turner. Turner is going to hand it off here to Dorr. Dorr, top of the key. Bounce pass underneath to Musagai. Musagai. Picked up right there. Steal by Kelvin Frazier.
Just pretty much jacked it from him.
Going up for a shot is McDonald for 2. Got it.
There's McDonald. The Marauders defense trying to draw an offensive foul, but McDonald just pulled up before. Nice pull-up jumper.
First 2 points for McDonald for the Beavers.
Hasn't played much since those early fouls.
29-24. Beavers in the lead by 5 over the Marauders. Hand off there to Turner. Turner left wing. Passes out to Musagai. Going up for a jump shot there. And they count it for 3. Yes! 3 for Brandon Tyler. He has 6 points on the game. 2 of those are 3s.
That shot just looked really smooth coming out of his hand. Nice shot.
Going the other way now is McDonald. McDonald to Randall, right wing. Top of the key now for Johnson. Underneath now, it looks like for Frazier. Frazier back outside the Randall, top of the key to Korf, going to the left side.
Nice
driving up McDonald.
movement.
McDonald, top of the key, going up for 2 points and gets it. Is Josh Johnson.
Beautiful possession. Nice ball movement.
That's 12 points there for Josh Johnson.
That is something that Matt Merkin's going to look at in film and be like, oh, yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, when you move the ball so smoothly.
Yeah, just around the perimeter, get a drive, and nicely done.
Marauders were caught off guard as they couldn't follow the ball as well. And with that, drive right up in the middle, and Turner gets 2 points. Going the other way now here. Marauders trying to answer. Turner under pressure by Williams. Handoff underneath the Musagai, wide open lane. Tries to go for a dunk, and he didn't get it. And with that, it's going the other way. Some momentum now facing for the Beavers. Top of the key, going up for 3. Did not get it. There was Gandy. Rebounded by the Marauders. 31-27, 6:42 left to go here in the second half.
Marauders have really gone to Musagage every single time so far they've had offense possession.
I've noticed that. It's like Musagai must be their game plan here, since he scores 9 points a game. So it's interesting how they're doing that matchup. Going up for 2 points there is Jaspers. And with that, he has 6 points on the game for Jaspers. Minot State now leading only by 2 points, with 16 minutes left to go here in the second half. Williams going to bring it outside the top of the key. Shot clock at 16. Back to Gandy. Gandy driving up in the middle, trying to go up for a shot. He kept trying, didn't get it. Fight for it underneath. I think they're going to call a jump ball, though, it looks like.
Still loose.
Jump ball in favor for the Beavers. Adam Randall's back in.
See, and my point that I was making earlier with the girls, I think the guys' college definitely should be a jump ball. I don't think it should go to the possession arrow, but that's my humble opinion.
True, there's more jump balls in women's basketball, though. It always has been. And men, not so much, because, well, they're usually fighting more aggressive to get that ball.
I think men are, they're just able to, they can have that jump ball where they can both go up for it instead of just going to the possession arrow. And it's more even that way. Well, I guess it depends who's jumping off.
True.
You could have a mismatch, but either way.
Something's going on out with the refs.
I think they're working on the possession arrow. Something.
Well, it went in Mary's possession right away in the game. Trying to figure it out with
maybe
15.
The shot clock.
True.
They should reset.
With 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Baseline pass for the Beavers either way. Something happened on the Marauders.
Nah, just a hold on the inbound.
Brandon Tyler with his second personal. That's his first team foul for the Marauders. Shot clock reset it at 35 now. Underneath the Randall, going up for 2 points. In! Look at that shot.
Nice inbound play. Very well done. Randall has a pretty easy layup there.
He has 6 points for the game now. Mary has a chance to score now for Josh Turner. Turner, left wing.
Got a mismatch.
Bounce pass under the Musagai. Looks like they're going back to the top of the key, back to Turner. Turner underneath the Musagai, trying to go up for a shot. Musagai off the basket, and looks like he was fouled there.
Offensive foul. I think a wraparound by Musagai.
Musagai
wrapped around, I think, was it Calvin Frazier or Chris East down there?
That would be Chris East, yes. That's on Musagai, so I think. So it's going to go the other way for the Beavers, for Williams. Williams gives it the East. East trying to drive in. Looks like a foul there on one of the Marauders. Was it a block?
Two hands, I think, on him.
Yep. That's Blake Masolansky, second personal. 2 team fouls. 33-29, 15 minutes left to go here in the second half. Court, top of the key to Enriquez. Enriquez left side to wing, top of the key, going up, driving up in the middle is going to be E.J. Williams. Looks like it went out of bounds off from Marauder hand.
E.J. Williams really uses that spin move. So does Gandy, I've noticed. 2 point guards for the Beavers doing very well using their spin move.
Their game plan is pretty much hustle, looks like, pretty much. It's just try, control the clock, and just take good shots which every team wants to do, I guess. But baseline pass coming up here. Gives outside the court from the right wing. Top of the key to Enriquez. Enriquez, Williams. Williams top of the key to Corf. 33-29. Minot State in the lead, going up for a 2. And there it is for E.J. Williams. He has 5 points for the game. First 2 points for him for the second half. Going out now here for Turner. They are down at this second half. Getting outside to Turner. Underneath now, looks like for Alex Dorr. Dorr trying to drive up the middle. Has nobody, but finally passes back outside to Turner. Over just to the right wing. Back in the middle now here for Dorr. Dorr trying to go up. Looks like there's no shot counts or a foul. Looks like on one of the Beavers.
Too much hands.
Foul is going to be on Adam Randall. Second personal, third team foul for the Beavers. 35-29 Beavers in the lead. 14-13 left to go here in this second half. Baseline pass for the Marauders. Have to get it out. Almost 5 seconds has passed, and that's 5 seconds.
Wow. You don't see that very often.
How did that happen?
That's going to pump up a team right there.
Yeah, when that defense.
Great D.
Very
Inbound
great
defense.
D.
Very good job.
That's very good. Sometimes you just got to throw it out there so you just don't turn over automatically. McDonald hands it off at the pick and roll here to Enriquez. Enriquez back out to the McDonald. McDonald driving up in the middle. Wants to take 3, gives it outside to Randall. Randall, left wing, back outside to Enriquez. Enriquez trying to get the play motion. Going up for Randall. Air ball though.
Whoops, just a bit too heavy.
Just a little bit. And it's rebounded by Mary. Going the other way now, going up for a shot is Dorr for 3. Did not get it. Rebounded by the Beavers.
I've been impressed by Kelvin Frazier down low, getting those rebounds, really boxing out well.
He has no score so far, but his defensive is superb tonight. Going up for 3 is McDonald. Did not get it. Rebounded by Mary. 13:25 left to go here in the second half. 35-29. Beavers in the lead over the Marauders. Looks like it's going to be foul on one of the Beavers, though. That's going to be first personal for Anthony Enriquez. Fourth team foul. Josh Johnson in here for the Beavers.
See what Josh Johnson can do re-entering.
Top the key to Musagai. Trying to get the play in motion now. Is Musagai. Passes it back outside here to Ledger. Looks like it's going to be a foul there on one of the Beavers once again. On Corf, that's going to be second personal. 15 foul already for the Beavers. They're facing that. They could face bonus again at that 10-minute mark like we did in the first half.
Yeah, worked out well for them, but they're playing with fire doing that.
Going outside here now. Looks like the Jaspers. Going up for 2 is Jaspers. Fight for it underneath. Jaspers' second effort. Got it. Jalen Jaspers gets another 2 points. He has 8 for the game.
Clean up his own mess.
4-point lead for the Beavers. Taking a shot there with the Beavers, and right into the hands went the rebound into the Marauders. Turner.
I think that shot was fine. I think that was Josh Johnson, correct? And he had a wide open shot. You're going to let him take that all day.
Fight for it underneath. Looks like it went out of bounds on the Beavers. Going to be Marauders' ball. 12:26 left here in the second half. 4-point lead for the Beavers, 35-31 over the Marauders, the in-state rival. Minot State will be having a tough schedule coming up too.
The only in-state rival in the Northern Sun for all of our teams.
Which is kind of nice, actually.
Not for driving, but
yeah,
yes,
not for driving.
facing other teams, yes.
Yes. Going the other way now for McDonald. Top of the key, and it's going to be a timeout, I think.
Good choice. Settle down, American.
And they have a chance to get some points here. Try to get some 2 points to be up by 6.
Another low-scoring second half.
Yes,
good
very.
Defensively, again, both teams. Hopefully some teams got to go on a roll, right?
I know, right?
Or it could be just tied the whole way through.
Each team comes in with a 2-loss streak in this game.
Someone's trying to break their streak, yeah.
Yep, trying to get that record. Once again, the teams enter with Minot State 4-9. The Minot State, Mary. I forgot
Mary,
the
yeah,
name.
that's the one.
It's 3-10. 2-7 at NSSC, 3-6 for the Beavers. But look at the road. Mary is 1-5 on the road, but the Beavers are 1-5 at home. So one of them's got to break their streak.
Exactly.
Got to get something going here.
It's interesting how some teams play well at home, some people play well away. Yeah, it's very interesting how teams play.
It's very interesting how some teams play.
I guess some of these players are just getting used to all the travel woes.
True. Lots of traveling going on.
Yeah. Which can affect some players.
Going up for a shot. Rebounded almost. It looks like by one of the Beavers, but with that, it's still going to go Mary's way with 12 minutes left to go here in the half. Going the other way now here is for Mary, for the Marauders. To Tyler. Tyler, top of the key here, the door. Door back outside to Musagai. Musagai, top of the key now for Tyler. Tyler done some good dribbling there. Driving up the middle, gives it back outside. Bad pass, I think it's going to be over and back though. Close to an over back, I think it did count though as the last second effort.
Yeah, he must have just touched over his foot.
Yep. Yep, as long as a foot touchdown with the ball in hand, that's a over and back. But I guess if you fly in midair and sacrifice yourself.
As long as you jumped before you touched the other side, you're good.
Yep. 35-31, 4-point lead for the Beavers. Trying to extend that lead is McDonald. Tries to get it into the hands.
Went off about 4 or 5 hands, just kept bouncing.
For East, and it's going to be a turnover again, out of bounds. Going to go the other way now. Now the scoring's kind of settled down. Well, actually, it's kind of been settled down all game.
Right, the whole game.
With 11:22 left. Marauders doing good on foul trouble.
They haven't.
There's a steal.
They haven't been able to capitalize on all the turnovers that Minot State has had.
Williams, the Korf. Korf going for 3, in and out. Did not get it. A little spinned out.
Korf has gone dry again in this game.
He's there for defense, though. As long as he stays good defensively. And going up there, there's a good defensive by Korf stand. McDonald. Is he going to go all the way? McDonald, I think he has.
It's going to be on the ground before the shot. Must have been hands.
So with that foul there. On Brandon Tyler, foul there. 3rd personal. That's going to be his 4th personal, actually. 3rd team foul. Now, Turner's back in for the Beavers. He's doing the baseline pass underneath their own basket. Halfway through this second half. Gives it right underneath. Goes right underneath the basket. It's Kelvin Frazier, but looks like he's fallen on the way up. 2 shots coming up for Kelvin Frazier. Musagai gets his 2nd personal, 4th team foul. 2 shots coming up here for Kelvin Frazier. Frazier has no points for the game so far, but his defensive effort has been great.
And his rebounds have been great also.
Also, yes, very good. Still has no points for the game. It's been a 4-point lead and the same score for a good 4 minutes now here in this game, 35-31. Second shot is up, and he makes that one for Frazier. He has his first points for the game. Frazier averages from free 3-point land is 44%.
Yeah, he's not the best free throw shooter. That's what I was kind of looking for.
Yep. Top of the key now for the Marauders as they are down by 5 points now. Underneath, driving up for Musagai.
Yeah, that's going to be a foul there.
Foul there, though, like you just said. So that 2 shots coming up for Musagai.
They must think they have an advantage on Calvin Frazier or something.
That's what I'm thinking.
They gave it to him a lot in the second half.
I've noticed that, too. And his free throw percentage, though, I don't know. His free throw percentage is 1 of 4 right now. And he only has 4 points for the game. He makes that one, though. 2 of 5. See if he can make another one.
He looks like he has a nice stroke, so I'm going to assume
I think he's
got to
off.
be around 60 or 70% on the year.
Shots up. He makes that one. There we go. He's 3 for 6 now, 50% from the line. He has 7 points on the game. It's a 3-point lead for the Beavers now. Randall, top of the key, goes outside, goes up to Korf. Korf back top of the key now here for Williams. Williams trying to set up the play now with 10 minutes left here in the second half. Beavers control the lead so far. Gives it outside underneath the middle now. Going up here for 2 points was Josh Johnson. Didn't get a foul on the play though. Looks like on one of the Beavers. 7th team foul.
It's going to need a bonus now.
Foul was on. I did not see who. Oh, there it is. Foul was on Josh Johnson. 3rd personal. Like I said, 7th team foul. And so far it's 36-33, 3-point lead for the Beavers over the rival Marauders. 7 fouls for the Beavers, 4 for the Marauders only at the halfway through this second half. It's been quite of a game so far, seeing if the Beavers can revenge their loss back in Bismarck in December 1st. Do. Yes, I'm singing. Just trying to chillax in here.
You could be like the band. You could be the singer for the band.
Boom, ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, dum, ba-dum. Don't quit my day job, people say. It's sad that I work early morning, though. So, 36-33, 9:52 left here in the first half. Kyle Patterson, Shayne Court.
Well, if you want, you can just you can come to 6 a.m. practice tomorrow if you want here on the Dome instead of going to work.
You have 6 a.m. practice?
We do, yeah. You can come check it out if you want.
You could be tired?
Oh, yeah.
You know that's sleeping in for me, 6 a.m. is, right?
That's sleeping in for you.
I wake up at 3:15 a.m. to go to work at 4
But you don't have to play baseball. All you got to do is say, hey, I work at Target.
Really?
Yeah, that's it. That's
you want to unload a truck?
Oh, that's easy. I'd do that. Actually, I'd rather play baseball. But
yeah, I would think so. I'd rather play baseball, even though I can't even hit a ball worth crap. All right, back to the game anyway. The game at hand. The one with the square court, not the
For all the audience
court.
out there, if you want to come watch 6 a.m. practice here on the Dome floor, we'll be out there.
Open gym practice. Misses his first free throw. Looks like what happened there, Shayne?
I think that was Johnson that came across and got the swat.
36-33, 9:45 left to go here in this second half. Baseline pass. It's almost 5 seconds again. Almost got it out there. That was close again. Door. Looks like another foul there.
That's a tough foul, Johnson. I don't know. They call it a two-hand check, but I don't know. That's close.
That's going to be his 4th foul and the 8th team foul. So they have 1-1 coming up here. It looks like
still just under 10 minutes to go. Not good. Not good.
Not good. Alex Dorr is at the line for 1-1. He has 7 points for the game. Shots up for 1-1. Misses that one. Their free throw percentage has not been so good though.
No, not at all.
So it's 36-33. Beavers in the lead by 3 yet. With 9:33 left to go here in the second half. Minot State has 8 fouls with the bonus, or Marauders have the bonus, and then 4 fouls for the Marauders. Going up underneath here is East. East tries to give it back outside to Frazier. Went out of bounds again by the Beavers. Minot State playing good defensively, but the offense, it cannot get anything going. They're like turning over the ball and just not getting good passes off.
And that's from the Marauders defense also, so both defenses are playing very well so far.
36-33, 9:17 left here to go. Thank you very much for our stats. Now the Marauders. Ooh, a little shove and push there. Going up underneath is Musagai. Still hasn't got that shot off underneath as they feed him with the ball.
Frazier picks up another defensive board.
Williams trying to drive with the middle, passes outside the Korf. Korf back outside here to E.J. Williams. Lost control of the ball was Enriquez. It's going to be over and back, though, or went out of bounds, it looks like. Minot State not doing so good on turnovers here. 14 of 49 for field goal percentage, 3 of 19 for three-point land, 15%. Free throws, 5 of 8, 62%. Free field goals are only 28%. The other side of the ball, 39% for field goals for the Marauders, 37% from three-point land, And then we also have 61% from free throw line.
Yeah, if you were to tell me that Minot State was going to shoot 28% and have a 3-point lead right now, I would not have believed you.
Yeah, true.
No way.
And yeah, with 28%, that is crazy. 14 of 49 compared to 11 of 28 for the other side. Quite a game so far. Kelvin Frazier, 4 total rebounds, 2 blocks. Last foul was on Chris East, second personal, 9th team foul. Well, one more and it's double bonus for the Marauders. Already. First shot is up there for Alex Dorr. He has 8 points for the game. He's 4 of 6 from the charity stripe, trying to make it 5 of 7 here. And he makes it, and now it's a 1-point lead for the Beavers. Cannot get anything going so far, and this is a low-scoring game.
It is a very low-scoring game.
36-35. Either bad shots or good defense, who knows? I think it's a little bit of both right now.
Yeah.
Going up for McDonald, trying to get the first 2 points in quite a few minutes with Randall. Second effort, got it. Adam Randall gets another 2 points. He has 8 points for the game. Going up for 2 points. So on the other side, though, is Jalen Jaspers. He gets another 2 points. He has 10 points for the game.
Just lost track of their guy behind you. Easy layup for the Marauders.
1 point lead for the Beavers again, 38-37, 7:53 left here in the second half. McDonald to Enriquez over the Randall. Underneath here to McDonald. McDonald taking a 3 off the mark, though. Rebounded, tried by Randall, and it's going the other way for Marauders. I think the Beavers are taking too many long shots. I think they just have to keep driving in the middle like they have been and do the play that they keep the ball moving until they keep trying to drive in the middle underneath the basket.
Yeah, just got to have a good offensive possession right now. Just got to settle it down and get a good shot away.
Now it's the defense side that they have to have a good standout as they are leading only by 1 point. Trying to go up here was going to be Turner, but it's back outside now. Underneath now, the Musagai. Musagai trying to get 2 points, and there it is in the lead for the Marauders. Musagani now has 9 points for the game, and now they control a 1-point lead. The Beavers down by 1 point, 39-38, with 7:11 left to go here in the second half. Adam Randall is going to take his right wing, top of the key. Now going up for 3 is Enriquez. Did not get it off the mark. They did not follow their shots, the Beavers did. They need to follow their shots.
Minot State just needs an energy boost from someone or something.
Somebody off the bench. Bring in the Yale brothers if they need to. Going outside now to E.J. Williams. Williams underneath the Musagai. They've been grinding on Musagai all the time. See if it works. Rebounded by Randall there. Going the other way for McDonald. 6:38 left. Beavers down by 1 point. Timeout there by the Beavers. I think they needed it.
American was not liking what he was seeing. Good timeout.
So they had a 4-point lead, became a 1-point lead, and all of a sudden they're down by 1, even though they're shooting only 25% from the field goals. So it's interesting how this game is turning out. Beavers still in this game, just not getting good shots.
They became just a little lazy on the offensive side. That's it. And, that's fine. Matt American's going to drop a couple plays, get them going. Someone's got some energy that they can bring to this game. And
Yale brothers.
I don't know if that's the right choice.
Hey, you never know.
Yeah, you never know. Whoever can do it.
39-38. Marauders in the lead by 1. 6:36 left here on KMSU Channel 19. Kyle Patterson, Shayne Court. And don't forget, we have the show coming up on Thursday, January 31st, already coming up here on KMSU Channel 19 live at 5 p.m. And we're already starting our radio shifts for radio activities. So tune in this week to listen to some radio.
Not many radio. There's not as many people doing radio activities.
10 people? No. How many people did they say? They said 10 people in the radio activities class and only 8 for the TV.
It's a tiny
compared
class.
to 20-some last for about both.
A lot last year.
So yeah, it's flip-flopped drastically. But still, spring semester, it's harder to get hours though in that classes. Not much outside activities.
True. True dat.
True dad.
There it is. Banned Kyle Patterson. He's moving on. He's had enough of broadcasting.
Yep.
He's going to get his band. Can you get a band degree? I don't know.
Yeah, it's music major probably. Here we go. Beavers control the ball after the timeout by Matt Merkin. They needed that timeout though, honestly. And we are going to see how that timeout worked out, though. Going outside now, top of the key, the E.J. Williams.
Looks like they went back to what works well for them, pick and rolls.
Court to McDonald. 6:20 left. Shot clock at 14. Driving up the middle, bounce pass outside to Randall. Randall is going to go up for 2 points. Got it.
Nice possession.
That's how they needed
well
something to
drawn
go.
up play from Matt Merkin. Just a lot of pick and rolls, drive by McDonald, and then get a good drive in basket.
10 points for Randall now. All those players have been out quite a few minutes that are on the floor right now for both teams.
Well, Josh Johnson went down with those 4 fouls. They sat him down.
3 there, going up. It looks like it was a fall there.
That.
Is it going to be on Chris East, I think? Or is
it was on the Marauders.
Marauders,
so
okay.
About, yeah.
Mark Musagai, 3rd personal, 5th team foul for the Marauders. 9 for the Beavers yet. Ugh, not good at all with 5:47 left here to go in the second half.
That next personal foul will be the 10th double bonus for the rest of the game.
40-39, 1 point lead for the Beavers. Seeing if they're doing a Court for 3 again. Randall rebounds it though. Looks like it's fall there on the Marauders though. Holding call right there. Looks like on out the door.
Randall's being that energy guy. Grab a couple offensive boards, got that basket. Doing what he needs to do to help his team win.
Alex Door, 3rd personal, 6-team foul. 1 more and Minot State's in the bonus. Maintaining the ball, good control, baseline pass coming up here for McDonald. McDonald brings it outside to Randall. Randall, left side to Williams. Bad pass there by Williams, or it just wasn't in the right spot.
Just a little sloppy, that's all.
Now, Marauders have a chance to take the lead, as they are down by 1 point, 40-39, 5:27 left here to go. Defensive battle all night here in the MSU Dome. It's going the other way, looks like, for Josh Turner. He only has 5 points for the game. Double team Turner, trying to get to Musagani, but brings it back outside now to the right wing. Underneath the Jaspers. Jaspers wants to take the 3. He's getting a screen from one of his buddies, but going back outside to Turner. Shot clock at 10. 10 is shot clock at, trying to get that lead. Going up for 3 and got it.
It's too bad. Minot State was playing really good D.
He has 13 points right now is Jalen Jaspers. So Minot State down by 2. It just became not a back and forth game. It just became a well, maybe a good after this 3. Yep, by Corf.
Thomas Corf's second 3 of the game. Really wasn't feeling it the whole game, and now he finally got a huge 3 for Minot State.
6 points now. It's 43-42. Beavers in the lead. 4:26 left to go here in the second half. It's winding down. It's becoming crunch time here now.
This is where you want a big stop if you're Minot State.
Big stop right here, and they should. Kelvin Frazier's in, and there it is.
Turnover.
That works for them, as now they can build up their lead, hopefully, by 1 or 2 points, maybe 3 by another Corf 3 to get that lead.
Yeah, if he's catching on fire, might as well feed him.
Might as well. 4:15 left to go here.
He's a very streaky shooter, so it's possible.
Yeah, he is. Very streaky, but he lives and breathes basketball like crazy. I lived with him in the dorm, and he's just basketball, always carrying a basketball in the dorm, dribbling in the dorm. It's Corf. He's basketball.
It's Corf.
He lives and breathes basketball. He can dribble. That's the good news.
You taught him everything he knows.
Of course. Going up for 2 points is McDonald. No, rebounded though by Marauders, by Jaspers. Here we go. Have a chance for the Marauders to take a lead now. They're down by 1 point. Defense once again by the Beavers, going up for 2 for Turner. Did not get it. Right into the hands for the Marauders though, as it went out of bounds to Door. Door underneath the Musagai. Musagai versus Frazier. And it looks like
it's got to be touched, yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be in favor of the Marauders. Coming in for the game is going to be Josh Johnson with 4 personal fouls. So this might be his last effort right here for Josh Johnson. With 3:30 left to go here in the second half, Beavers lead by 1 point, 43-42. 9 fouls for the Beavers, 6 for the Marauders.
It was getting too late not to put Josh Johnson, and you got to risk it.
You have to right now. I think with 3:30, that's a perfect amount of time to get this going. As we have a game here, as we're going to get hit the 3-minute mark. Going up for three again, and it sinks it. Did it count as a three?
I think just
two.
Two
Here for Jalen Jaspers.
He is just inside the line.
He has been heating up here in the second half like crazy. And now the Marauders have a 1-point lead with the Beavers' chances to answer. For Johnson, the Randall trying to drive with middle with the spin move and gets it.
Nicely done, Adam Randall.
That was awesome. He has 12 points for the game now. And old-fashioned three-point play coming up here.
Used that spin move brilliantly.
Foul was on. Oh, that's his 5th foul for Brandon Tyler. 5th personal foul and 7th team foul for the Marauders. So with that, he has fouled out of the game with, Brandon Tyler's fouled out the game with 6 points. Both of those three-pointers. So another 3-point threat gone, I guess, here against the Marauders. So now the Beavers have a 1-point lead, 45-44, with 2:58 left to go here in the second half, with 1 point pending here for the free throw. It's going to be Adam Randall trying to make a 3-point play. He has 6 points on, he has 12 points on the game. He's going to try and make it 13 here for Randall to build up that lead to 2. Shot is up and misses it. They needed that one bad, though.
That's all right.
But it's going to go back and forth here now as it's 45-44, 2:51 left here to go in the second half. We have a game here tonight here on KMSU Channel 19. Going out to Musagai. Musagai hands it off here to Turner. Turner trying to left wing underneath the Musagai. Musagai almost lost control of the ball, brings it back outside here for Jaspers. Minot State trying to play some good defense. Shot clock at 5. Going up for a 3. It's short, but it went right underneath there for Jalen Jaspers.
Things are heating up with 2 minutes to go.
Oh, jeez. It's a 1-point game. We have a timeout, it looks like, for the Beavers. So the Marauders have a 1-point lead now, 46-45. 2:17 left to go here in the second half. And it's just been back and forth. The Beavers had a good halftime lead. Had a good halftime lead. The halftime score was 27-23. It was a 4-point lead. And now, well, it's been close. It's been a 4-3-1, back and forth and 1. There's been tons of lead changes here in this game.
We have a barn burner.
Barn burner, I like that. That was a quick 30-second timeout here. Minot State controls the ball. They need this possession. This is probably a very important possession because each possession is, 35 seconds.
Every possession from now on is huge.
Because one possession brings it back to 1:30. Another possession brings it back down to 1 minute, so there could be only 4 possessions probably in this next game. And this factors in quite a bit. We'll see how this goes. 2:17 left.
See who has a hot hand. Adam Randall's been on fire this last, 8-7 minutes. We'll see if he gets the ball more.
We'll see, or Court for some 3s, but I think they need to stay with 2s right now.
Yeah, they don't need 3s at all yet.
No, because it's too close to shoot 3s. Going up for McDonald, quick, got it!
Nice drive.
That's his 4th point of the game, all in the second half, so he only has 4 points for the game. And now there's a timeout for the Marauders, so it's a 1-point lead for the Beavers now, 47-46, with 2:05 left to go here in the second half. It is getting close and hot in here. It's getting hot in here. Oh, shut up, Kyle.
There it is. There's your musician in you, Kyle.
I know, right?
You move on from broadcasting and become part of the band. That's your future.
Can you do that? What the
Oh, yeah, not a problem. Oh, I do 3 or 4 up them around my neck.
Yeah, I know, right? Viewers can't see what's going on.
That's fine. They like the scoreboard anyway.
I know, scoreboard's awesome. Don't forget, playing here at this year is going to be the State Class B. I think both of them are in Minot this year.
When's that?
That'll be in March.
Oh.
So both of them, I think boys is first week of March, and a couple weeks later, it's girls state right here in the
Always
Dome.
big crowds for that.
The boys state's huge.
Yeah.
This on championship night, every seat in the air is full, even the way up top. And that is so much fun, honestly. That's the games you want to watch.
It's impressive.
I guess Class B basketball, it just brings all the small towns together because it's when you're playing, the chance to make the state tournament is 8 in 160 teams. There's 160 some teams in the state of North Dakota for Class B basketball, and that is very hard. That's an ultimate tournament.
Right.
Because when you hit districts, there's roughly, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 teams in a district. So, and there's 16 teams in the region, so it's hard to get to that.
Right.
Marauders, 2 minutes. 2 minutes left to go here in the second half. Marauders control the ball. Jaspers, top of the key now, they're moving up the pace now. It looks like Turner underneath the middle, goes outside the Jaspers. Jaspers been heating up, gets the fall. 2 shots coming up for Jaspers now. Fall is going to be on. Let's see who it's going to be on. Thomas Corf, that's his third personal, 10th team foul, double bonus. So we have 2 shots coming up, not what Minot State needed in the last 2 minutes.
Well, it was a shooting foul anyway. He was going to the line.
Yeah, let's go 2 shots anyway, but now any foul.
Right now they're in double bonus. So
Jalen Jaspers, 0 of 1. Make that 1 of 2 now. So now it's all knotted up at 47 apiece with 1:50 left to go here in the second half. And this is going to be a dandy of a game now for the next 150. Shots up, and it's in, and now it's a 1-point lead for the Marauders, and now we're going to have a timeout for the Beavers. So we're just having a lot of timeouts here.
Back and forth, the leads, the timeouts.
Lots of them. 150 left, 48-47 Marauders have the lead. Good crowd on hand. Nobody's leaving early for this one.
Yeah, whoever left way before is missing out right now.
I know. We'll just tune in on the KMSU Channel 19.
There you go.
9:46 p.m. right now. It's not even 10 o'clock yet. And you have practice at 6 a.m.
I do. I'll be up in a couple hours. 5 a.m.
How's the baseball team look like?
We're okay. We're looking okay. We got rankings just came out, 14th out of 15th.
Yeah, so. Buddy. Well, look at the women.
To prove people wrong, yeah.
The women were ranked 15th out of 16.
So a lot of people think we're going to be terrible. So I mean, we're going to prove a lot of people wrong, I think.
Honestly, I think it's better to be lower ranked.
Yeah, might as well.
So might as well. Tougher teams though this year, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mankato State's going to be a really, really good team. Wayne State. Who else?
A lot of traveling. Upper Iowa,
a lot of
700 miles.
Yeah, a lot of traveling. Well, we still have the Arizona trip during spring
that
break.
Comes up. That's always fun, though.
That's a nice 34-hour bus trip.
Is the Arizona trip, though, does that count towards your record?
Yep.
It does? Okay.
Obviously not Northern Sun Conference.
Just record as a whole. Like exhibition games, in a way.
But yeah, they help you get it at large bid into the tournament.
True.
Bid into the tournament.
Here we go, McDonald. 1:44 left here to go, and we have a game. All game has been a game. McDonald going up for 2. Look at that shot, but did not get it. Fight for it underneath, and Mary off the hands of Mary, and now it's going to be rebounded. It's going to be going in favor for the Minot State Beavers. They're all
Williams had a nice drive.
It was good, very good.
Yeah, just couldn't quite finish up.
McDonald does the baseline pass with 1:36 left here to go. Got to get the ball out in 5 seconds. Look at that. Not good for the Beavers.
No.
What happened there?
No,
timeout. It was a timeout
before 5 seconds.
That was good by the coach. Good job by Matt Merkin.
Matt Merkin kind of close. Got the timeout.
I think good thing he had a ref right beside him.
Yeah.
Because it would have not counted. Oh, that was. Woo!
That would have been a big turnover, yeah.
So 1:36 left here to go in the second half. Timeout after timeout. You know, it was just said 2:17 like 10 minutes ago. And with that, it's a close game, though. 35 seconds on the shot clock. 1:36 left here in the second half. This is a game you do not want to miss, as it is a fun game here tonight. Juan is missing a great game.
Poor Juan.
Poor Juan. Hey. I'll buy you dinner.
I love dinner.
You love dinner.
Sounds like a date.
Sounds like a date. Oh, I don't roll that way. I don't date.
Oh, right.
Sorry, Kelsey.
She'll understand.
She will. 1:36 here, Kyle Patterson, Shayne Court. 10 o'clock almost. This game is worth it, though, going back and forth.
It's getting late for a couple of these young kids in the crowd.
I know, right? Honestly, it was fun staying out late just to watch an event. when you're a wee little lad.
little lad, yeah.
Little lad. Here we go. See what happens here. And baseline pass coming up for the Beavers. McDonald's going to do the honors. And here we go. 5 seconds. 1, 2. Hands it off to Randall. Randall, top of the key now here to Williams. Williams over the left side, though. McDonald. McDonald, 1:30 left on the shot. 27 seconds on the shot clock. Gives it to Randall. Randall, bounce pass underneath here. Trying to get it outside. Underneath the Randall and fouled. Turner does not like that.
The Marauders not happy. It was a close call. I think it was more contact from the back more than the hit on the hand, as that's going to be his 4th.
Alex, Dorr, 4th personal, 8th team foul, minus 8's in the bonus. But we still have 2 shots no matter what coming up for Adam Randall. Adam Randall missed his extra point, though, for the last time he made 2 points. So Randall, they're just feeding him the ball because he is heating up. And look at that. We are knotted up at 48 apiece with one more free throw coming up with 1:19 left here in the second. Coming in for the game, it looks like was Kelvin Frazier's now back in. Adam Randall trying to take the lead right here. Got it. Kelvin Frazier. Adam Randall gets that one. And that's a 1-point lead for the Beavers. Going the other way now with 1:13 left. And another timeout by Mary.
Another timeout. I'm not sure how many each team has left.
Me either.
Really tell.
Honestly, I think they need to. It's strategy from here on out.
Right.
Can't just wing it from here on out. You have to use your timeouts. I mean, you have them. Might as well use them.
Use them wisely.
And this is when you really need to use them. Just like football, when it gets down close.
Drop a good play if you're a coach. And
who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Do you even watch?
The Patriots look pretty good.
Yeah.
San Francisco looked really good.
Kaepernick? Oof.
Yeah.
Oof. Who do you want to be in the Super Bowl?
I wanted Denver, so it was a tough loss.
Me too. Yep.
And
I wanted Seattle too. Denver and Seattle for Super Bowl.
So I don't know. I could really care less. I don't know.
I'm in for the brothers to be in the Super Bowl. John Harbaugh and Jim.
That's what you want?
Yep. So I want the Niners and Ravens. I'll be happy with that. 2 different teams.
It's possible. Ravens looking good, playing pretty good defense.
Mm-hmm.
Doing what they need to do.
The Patriots have been in the playoff in the Super Bowl for quite a few years now.
There's such a crazy dynasty that
it's the coach Tom Brady.
Tom Brady, Coach Belichick.
So it's gonna be interesting.
They're not gonna have Gronk.
I saw that. Yep.
But yeah, the Patriots are heck of a team.
All right, here we go with 1:13 left to go here in the second half. 49-48. Minot State up by 1 point, but Mary controls the ball. Shot clock's at 29 seconds. 10 fouls for the Beavers, double bonus for the Beavers, for the Marauders, and 8 fouls on the Marauders, so only bonus for the Beavers. They're talking about something here.
No, he's got a cut on his finger. They're just wrapping it up.
Which they really need to. That's one of the rules for all basketball games.
Right.
If
no blood.
Yep, no blood. If you're out, you have to come out at least for a little bit and clean that up. Here we go. Inbounds pass, far side of the court. Goes out the side, top of the key for Musagai. Musagai gives it back outside, top of the key now here for Turner. Turner driving up in the middle, going up for a layup. Didn't got it. Rebounded by Randall. Going the other way, holding the ball now is going to be E.J. Williams. Here we go. 1 minute, Shane, as the game's going to wind down. Shot clock's at 28 seconds. 55 seconds left on the game clock. E.J. Williams controls the ball, goes over to the left side. Going to just slow it down, though. They need to score a point here, though, because they can flip-flop so easily once the shot clock goes out. Going to the top of the key now. Here's McDonald. McDonald, top of the key. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Going to roll it out to Randall. Randall's been hot in the second half. Going to give it to 2. McDonald, 6 seconds on the shot clock. 5 seconds on the shot clock. He's going to go up for McDonald for 2 points. Did not make it. Rebounded by Mary. 30 seconds left here on the time clock.
Got a foul or look for something.
49-48. Beavers in the lead. It's going to be a timeout with Mary. 22 seconds. 22 seconds left here in the game. And no shot clock. No shot clock for Mary. What do you do if you're the Beavers right now?
Gotta look for a steal. If you can't get the steal, get the foul right away.
honestly, this could go in overtime if they fouled it. And we'll be here for another, is it 10 minutes or 6 minutes?
It's either 5 or 10.
I think it's something like that.
Might be just 5, I think.
And this is becoming like the Mary game back for the women's, where the Beavers were down by 1, made a shot, 20 seconds left, and then they won it. But let's hope the men pull it out here. They want the revenge from the Bismarck game back down in Bismarck on December 1st. 22 seconds left on the shot clock, 49-48. The Marauders are probably going to keep the ball all through they can and take the last second shot, are the Marauders.
There's just no way it'll get that far.
You think they're going to fall right away?
There's a 0% chance.
But if they make
they have to foul.
If they make 2 free throws,
that's
though.
a 3-point game.
It's true.
I think Matt Merkin still got timeout, so they bring it to half, and then shoot for overtime. Basically, what happened. But I mean, with college shooting or college free throw shooting, I mean, they definitely got to find a guy that's not a very good free throw shooter, which I'm sure Matt Merkin went over with his team.
And I think they're looking on Musagai. I think personally. Musagai controls the ball. Crowd is up on their feet here at the Minot State University Dome. 18 seconds left here on the clock. They're going to follow him. No, they're not following him, as there's 13 seconds left on the clock. Mary going up to Turner. Turner driving up the middle, goes to the right wing. Underneath here for Dorr. Dorr on the Musagani going up for a shot there, and rebounded by the Beavers. Going up all the way for 2 points, and dunked it.
Oh my goodness.
And look at that.
What was Minot State doing?
49-48, they won. That was a close game.
Wow.
What did you see there that they should have not done?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. It was just epic.
Yeah, it was weird how
I thought for sure they were going to take a foul.
No.
I was a little confused.
Honestly, Honestly, I think it was a better choice to let them shoot, because
I honestly thought
I think Matt Merkin told them to step up on the defense, to just go man-to-man.
Yeah, they played really good man-to-man.
They were going like man-to-man, and they had to keep that bottom.
What a good game, though.
Very good game. Most exciting right here. And you watched it on KMSU Channel 19.
It's too bad we couldn't get that dunk in time. That would be exciting.
That would have been sweet. But I think that wrapped it up for the crowd right now.
Right, they enjoyed the dunk anyway.
I think so. So with that, the Minot State men improve to 5-9 overall. I'm going to add up some of the scores here. I think we're going to get some.
And a great win for them going on the road.
Oh, very great win coming up. 9 there for points. I think we're just going to wait here for some of the scores. I think they're going to rush them up, hopefully. 4, 6, 8, 10, 13, 15, 17, 18, 19 points for Jalen Jaspers. 6, 9 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scores on the team for the Marauders only.
Only 5 scores?
Only 5 scores. That's pretty amazing, and they're all starters. Oh, nope, not all starters. One was off the bench, as we're waiting for the next to come up here for the score clock. Final score was 49-48. The Beavers pull out a huge win that they really needed.
They definitely needed. At home, too, against Mary again. Revenge. I guess it was the night of revenges.
I think so, on the opposite courts.
You're right.
So with that, I'm trying to add up some of the scores here. Taking a while there, I see. All right, I think we're gonna go over here on the camera then. Shane, you want to put me on camera as we get rolling here? I'll say some of the scores for tonight's game. 49-48 final score. The MSU Beavers men improved to 5-9 overall. NSIC 4-6. Good record for 4-6 for NSIC. And at home they improved to 2-5. For the other side, for Mary went to 3-11 here overall for the record. NSIC, they are now 2-8 in the NSIC, and on the road, and they 1-6. Looking at some of the stats here, we're going to start with Mary. Had 9 points here for Alex Dorr, 19 points for Jalen Jaspers, 9 points for Mark Musagani, 5 points for Josh Turner, 6 points for Brandon Tyler, for a total of 48 points. From the game, field goal percentage 16 of 42, 38%. 4 of 10 here, 40% from the three-point line, 63% here for a free throw line for the University of Mary. University of Mary. Look at the other side for Minot State. 1 point for Kelvin Frazier, 14 points for Adam Randall, 6 points for Thomas Core, 4 points for Dominic McDonald, 5 points for E.J. Williams, 1 point for 1 point for Isaiah Gandy, 6 points for Anthony Enriquez, and 12 points for Josh Johnson for a total of 49 points. 19 of 36, 31% Shayne from field goals, 18% for three-point land, and then 63% for free throws, 7-11 there for free throws. With that final score, again, for the Minot State Beavers is 49-48. Beavers defeat their rival, University of Mary. And the Beavers now control the series 2-1 here until probably next year or playoffs. Who never knows. For me, Kyle Patterson, Shayne Court, we like to thank you for joining me here on KMSU Channel 19. Kyle Patterson saying have a good night, and we'll see you guys next Friday night here on KMSU Channel 19.